G'day guys, today I'm going to be showing you how to replace a toilet cistern. This one's not really working very well and the lid's completely missing. I've got a new one ready to go and I'm going to go through the whole process and what you might need to know to save you calling out a plumber and hopefully saving a bit of money. So let's get into it. So the first thing we need to do is turn off the water and take off the cistern lid so we can completely empty the water. If you hit the flush button, it's not going to completely empty, so we need to lift up this so the water is completely drained. Now we can undo the water inlet. Some pipes are solid copper. This one's a flexi pipe, and so you may need to replace the solid copper with the flexi pipe depending on the spacing of where your new cistern is going to sit. Got a rag on the ground just collecting any little bits of water that's going to fall. Now we want to undo the toilet seat. If you don't have a toilet seat that looks like this, then most probably your toilet seat is going to be able to just pull straight off without these threaded sections. Once that's off, we can also take the cover, which is sitting below the cistern. That comes off pretty easily as well. You can unscrew the screws which hold the cistern on and take that off the wall. Lots of bits of dust and dirt often find their way behind it, so I'm just going to give this a quick clean, ready for a new one. Now this pipe just pulls straight out. And as you can see on this toilet, the seal is completely corroded. It's pretty dry. It looks like the last person's also tried to silicone it to fix it, but in this case, it should have just had a brand new seal. Ugh, look at that, ugh, so gross. But the new one is going to be a lot nicer, so I want to make sure that's completely cleaned out so that it can have a nice new seal when the next one goes in. This is a bit of an unboxing, making sure I've got everything, put all the pieces out on the floor so you can see what we've got. So we're going to get the L pipe, nice brand new one with also a brand new seal. Now more often than not, we're going to have to cut the pipe to size. So you just want to hold that where it's going to go, make a mark and just cut it to the length you need it to be. Make sure the edges don't have any scuffs or anything that's going to stop a nice seal, and put our new seal over that pipe. That's going to go straight in to the toilet, and we want that seal sitting flush with the edge. Now these are the pieces that are going to seal the cistern to the pipe, and that's the order we want to put them in. Ready in a moment for the cistern. The cistern has two inlets. One is just plugged and the other is for the access of the water, and in my case I need to swap these around as the hose is on the left. It's easy enough to do, we just need to unscrew and swap those over. The center one's going to have to get switched around as well, so we undo this bracket, pull out R2D2, flip him around, put him back on, and also that other piece onto the left side now. Tighten them up nicely in place. 1, 2, 3, easy as, and whoop, and then goes that plug. Don't have to go crazy tight on those, just so the rub seal's nicely squished. Now we're moving on to the cistern itself. Click the bracket in. This is just temporarily so we can get the placement on the wall for our holes. So got that in place, gonna push it in and make a mark on the wall. Now in my case, these tabs are what line up with the screw holes, so I've made those marks, taken the bracket off again, put it on the wall so I can make a mark exactly where the holes for the screws and plugs need to go. Got those holes drilled out. These are my favorite wall plugs. Find them to be very good actually. Make sure they're pushed in flush with the wall. Now we can screw the bracket on, and once that's on, we can put the cistern on. Click that in nicely in place. We can connect the water outlet and also the water inlet, making sure they're nice and tight. Turn on the water and let that cistern fill up. I'm just going to check also that nothing's leaking while that's filling, and give it a test run, making sure this is sealed as well. Now we want to make sure that the half and the full flush are the right way around. You can unscrew this and flip it around if you need to. Now we're moving on to the hardware for the toilet seat. This is the way it slips on underneath. They have a little bit of wiggle room, so they fit different kinds of seats. I'm going to click that one on in place, grab the cover, mark that. This one's longer than it needs to be as well, and there's lines underneath so we can cut down and put it in place. They sit nicely on top of this, and now we can tighten the seat, and voila. I'm going to also patch the old holes as this system's a bit smaller. And there we have it, new cistern and seat on the toilet. Thanks for tuning in guys, hope you found this video helpful, and I'll see you on the next one.